The crisis at the border growing worse by the day. A Texas rancher releasing this video of suspected migrants once again trying to break into his home. Meanwhile, the Border Patrol's Del Rio sector posting these photos, as you see there, of their encounters with more than 1,400 migrants in less than 24 hours. Our next guest knows all about the dangers at the border. He survived a cartel ambush that killed his fellow ICE agent, Jamie Zapata, when they were on assignment. Retired ICE and Homeland Security Investigations Special Agent Victor Avila joins us now. Victor, you get what you incentivize in life, and this administration continues to incentivize illegal immigration. Why?
And that's absolutely true, Lisa. Because of the open border and because of the invitation that this administration has given to the rest of the world, we're seeing these type of videos and these encounters. I investigated some of these during my career, but nothing quite like what we're seeing now, the brazen type of assaults that we're seeing by illegal immigrants coming into the country. I've interviewed many ranchers in the last almost 2 years along the border, and let me tell you the stories that they've given me about the bodies, the dead bodies they've encountered on their ranches. Yes, the fences being cut from keeping their cattle in their own property. A lot of issues, water lines being broken by the illegals. It's really gotten out of hand, and we're trying to do something about it because the Biden administration won't do it. So I, along with the America Project, joined to represent some of these ranchers, a lot of them throughout the border. I'm not the lawyer. The America Project provides a lawyer, and we have filed a lawsuit against the Biden administration to compel them to do their job. We are now at a day and age where we have to file lawsuits to ask our own federal government to provide protection to our U.S. citizens.
Well, and we have a DHS secretary who previously said that, being in the country illegally is not grounds for deportation. So it's all very confusing. But, talk about the dangers that a lot of these border towns face. I know you referenced some of it, but dig in a little bit more there and what some of these folks are seeing.
Well, you're seeing everything from simple assaults, burglaries, robberies, even carjackings along the border. Sometimes you don't see a lot of these cases being reported nationwide. Sometimes the local news stations are only the ones that pick it up because it happens in their communities. But the problem here, Lisa, is that we're starting to see these kind of crimes happen all over the country. From people that are not in this country legally. And as you know, we have a crime surge problem in our own country that we must deal with, and we don't need additional people coming in, millions of them. And I'm not saying all of them come here to commit crimes, but there's many of them that come here with prior criminal histories, prior deportations, criminal histories from their own country that we're not aware of because those countries do not report to the databases, and they're getting in. They're getting in from countries that you would never imagine. We're talking about Russia here. We're talking about special interest countries that we refer to in the Department of Homeland Security, where they might be sponsored by terrorism. This is the national security and public safety issue that we face every day now in this imminent threat. And let's not forget the cartels. This is the number one issue right now that I think is not getting out enough. We're not dealing with Mexico in the way that we should in dealing with the imminent threat that the cartels bring to this community. The cartels are present here in our country.
Right.
And yes, they operate in Mexico, but let me tell you, they are bringing these illegal aliens. I interviewed a lot of them from Nicaragua giving us this information that the cartels continue to own them as they enter our country to all types of destinations.
Well, and of course, there's no humanity in encouraging this to happen. Author of Agent Under Fire, Victor Avila, thank you so much for joining us and breaking this all down. We appreciate your time.